Resentment is an important factor to consider in conflict resolution. Resentment can cause nasty conflicts, and early intervention is key to addressing it. As a leader in education, it's important to effectively resolve conflicts as they arise in schools. Resentment, by definition, is a feeling of bitterness or anger towards someone or something you see as unjust or unfair. Left unchecked, resentment can cause significant conflicts in the workplace, in the classrooms, anywhere. So where does resentment come from? The origin of resentment can manifest in a number of ways. For example, you have a team member who feels unrecognized, and they may become resentful towards their peers or their superiors. It's not uncommon for a team member who feels treated unfairly to become resentful towards others who they perceive to have the advantage or benefit. Resentment left unaddressed can create a toxic work environment. This can be damaging to the mental health and well-being of all team members. And it can make it more difficult to address conflicts that arise within your team. A team member who's resentful might not be willing to engage, might not be willing to have a productive dialogue with others, and they might hold grudges. So how do you resolve or ease the resentment when it rises? Well, the first thing is to be aware it's present, right? In a conflict, approach the situation with empathy and an open mind. I know I've said that before in every video, but it's true. Having empathy is the number one thing to prioritize when you face a conflict. Identifying resentment requires active listening to the perspectives of all parties involved in a conflict and acknowledging any feelings of resentment. This goes back to the culture of trust from the last video. By doing so, you create a supportive environment for all team members to feel valued and heard. To identify causes of resentment, you have to acknowledge the feelings of resentment. It's important to identify the root cause and address it directly. For example, a team member feels that their contributions are not being recognized. To address this, let's try to implement a system where you acknowledge and reward team members who are doing a great job. Donald Miller says that team members need 4 encouraging comments to equal 1 negative comment. That is a big, you have to be encouraging all the time. If you have something where you have to reprimand them, resentment can grow really fast. So you have to give them that encouragement to kind of balance the scales. Similarly, when a team member feels they're being treated unfairly, observe the situation to determine where they feel this is happening to ensure that they are being treated fairly. Different people need different forms of praise. There's a full psychology of personalities and what kind of praise people need to be feeling like they're supported. That is a whole nother series altogether. It is important, though, as a leader to set clear expectations and boundaries of how to behave in the workplace. This may involve establishing a set of rules, outlining expectations on how team members should treat each other, and how conflict should be resolved. By setting clear boundaries, you create a culture of respect and accountability, and this will prevent resentment from taking hold. Acknowledging feelings of resentment, identifying the root cause, and setting clear expectations and boundaries will ease resentment and create a positive and productive work environment. But I'd love to hear what you think. Have you ever tried to ease resentment yourself? What was your strategy? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. To see more videos like this, visit our free resource library at lighthouse-therapy.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.